The Eyes Have It by Ruskin Bond. I'll give you a short summary of this lesson. The lesson is on page number 44. The narrator is a blind man. He was in a train bound to Dehradun, north of India. At Rohana station, the train stopped and a girl came in with her guardians, giving her instructions through the window. The narrator, the blind man, was a little attracted to girls and women, especially pretty ones. He saw that the girl's slippers slapped against her heels and made sounds. He liked her voice as well. It was quite queer. The girl who entered the coach didn't see the narrator either. Maybe he was seated in a dark corner. The narrator didn't like it. He blamed the girl for not observing him. He wondered how people with sight can be so careless. The narrator was altogether unwilling to bring his blindness to the girl. If she didn't notice, he would travel like a perfect gentleman. The girl informed him that she was up to Sharanpur. Her aunt would be waiting at the station. The narrator's perverted behavior is revealed a bit. He said he had better keep a distance from the girl because he was scared of aunts. Maybe he was expecting the girl to say, "Well, don't mind my aunt. Let's get going." The girl asked where the narrator was going. He said he was heading to Dehradun and then beyond to Missouri. The girl sounded and said she wished if she too could be going to Missouri because she loved hilly areas, especially in October. To present himself as a blind man, not as a blind man, the narrator agreed to that. He further described the beauty of the hills, the wild dahlias, the warmth of the sun, the cool nights, etc. Notice that the narrator was once a sighted man. Gradually he lost his sight. The narrator made the impression that he was a sighted man, and the girl had no doubt about that. The journey continued, but the narrator did something foolish. He asked the girl how the world outside looked. He blamed him for it, but soon he was cheered. The girl asked him, "Why don't you look out of the window?" The question raised by her cheered him, but he felt hurt. He thought, why couldn't she reply politely? Now the train was drawing near Sharanpur. The girl said she was relieved that the journey was coming to an end. But the narrator was not. He was a romantic fool. He was willing to travel with the girl for any length of time. He thought that the girl would forget him once she get out of the train, but he was not ready to forget this encounter. The train came to a halt. The girl collected her things. The narrator wondered if the girl had her hair in a bun or got it plaited. The girl's aunt received her at the station. The girl said goodbye and left the coach. While she moved away, the narrator smelled the tantalizing scent of her perfume. Another passenger got in. He must have come in the girl's way, or he rubbed her aside in the hurry. The new passenger apologized. The doors were shut again. The train moved out of Sharanpur station. The narrator felt a heavy heart. He didn't quite agree with the new company. He had nothing else to do other than pretending to be a sighted gentleman with this new passenger. Seeing that, the narrator was disappointed about the girl's absence. The new passenger attempted striking a conversation. He said he was not as attractive as a co-passenger as the girl. The narrator asked the man about the girl's hair. Was it short or long? The passenger was a little puzzled. The passenger said that he had not noticed her hair, but what he noticed was that she was completely blind.